Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're watching me from. I'm extending a warm greeting and love from Ghana. Today I'm inside Mccarthy Hill. Mccarthy Hill is one of the well-planned areas in the Greater Accra region of Ghana. So I'm here today to show you this 4-bedroom beautiful house sitting on a 180 by 80 foot lot with a swimming pool and tons of greenery. But before we get started, do make sure to click the red subscribe button to be a part of this wonderful family so you don't miss out on any property deal that we have to offer. So now let's get started with today's deal. So taking a closer look at the compound, you can realize that you have a lot of space that can comfortably accommodate over 3 to 4 cars, all right, comfortably. You understand? So all right, so I believe by now you could have a fair idea of how the space is on the frontage. If you take a closer look at the building, it's very, very beautiful. I love the fact that you have a stonework at the end of it. Now, if I must add, this building has got an open rooftop, more like a terrace for any kind of event or, you know, leisure time. You could just hang out with friends and family. At the top of that, where the, pergola is. So it's a 4-bedroom house with an open rooftop or a terrace. Okay, so now let's take a walk around the perimeter of the property so you get to understand what this house has got in stock for us. So we're going to start from this right wing where I'm pointed to. So, and then lucky for us, this is where the swimming pool is. So now let's take a walk. So I'll show you around this house. So that you know, we basically have 2 properties on this lot. So this is the main property that is on the lot. And then this particular one is another property that is also on the lot. So you basically have 2 properties on the 180 by 80 foot lot. I mean, on this compound, you have 2 properties, like I said earlier, and at the end of the day, you still have lots of space to do other things. So this is your swimming pool area. So the swimming pool happens to be in between the 2 properties, this particular bungalow and this 4-bedroom duplex. So this is the swimming pool. You realize that it's quite beautiful, very spacious, and then you've got a very nice palm front or palm trees right here to give you some shelter during the hot sunny day. Okay, so I really appreciate the fact that they put this pool right here. It brings out some some sort of beauty. It's quite nice. So this area, you can have a seat here, put your chairs here, and then enjoy your children as they swim. So right here is the bathroom, or more like a pool room, a pool shower room. So before you get into, of course, you get to, clean yourself. So now let's continue our tour. Let me take you around the other side. So now let's continue with our tour to the right wing of the property. So like I said, this is the backyard area. Okay. So now let's go. So this area is more like if you're facing the property like this is the right wing. I mean, where we are is the right wing. And then if you're facing away from the property, this should be the left wing. So right from the frontage or the facade on the right wing ushers you into this area right here, where you can sit out with your families and all that. So now let's take a walk inside the house so we can see what it houses for us. Let's go. Whoa, I mean, it was a bit sunny, so I had to wear the spectacles. So now I get to remove it so I don't stumble my feet on something. All right, so walking through this 1.5 security door, you are now entered into your living room space. So your living room space here, it's quite sizable. It's very big. It's over 45 meters square. Over 45 meters square. I'm going to put that conversion in square foot so you get to understand what we are talking about. So now this particular area okay, can be used for the dining space, whilst here is your living room, okay? So you've got an open kitchen concept right here, okay? You've got an open kitchen concept, yeah, right this particular end. So from the hall itself, you can just have a view of the kitchen. And then on this particular left side, you've got your powder room right here. So now let's take a walk into the kitchen and then we get to see the powder room. So now, welcome to the kitchen. It's a very, very beautiful kitchen. So here, it's more like a sit out. You can sit here, you have a cup of coffee or something in the morning, before you go to work. And you have the kitchen has a marble worktop, an L-shaped, more like a U-shaped marble worktop with an island right in the middle. I love the wood they used for the, for this design. That's quite thoughtful, very beautiful. All right. So you've got tons of, top cabinet as well as base cabinet. So you have a lot of space in the kitchen. Right in the middle, you have this island and you have this faucet to wash your bowl. And then you have an induction hob right here with an oven right beneath it. So on this particular end, okay, you have an inbuilt fridge. Okay, you have an inbuilt fridge and the freezer. All right. That is it for the kitchen area. Is quite beautiful, and I love this beautiful light that drops down to the island where you get to wash your utensils, and that's quite beautiful. So this is the second exit door from the kitchen to the backyard, and then from here you get to see, if you exit this door, it brings you to the right wing of the property where you get to see your swimming pool, and that is very, very beautiful. So after we tour this main building, we're going to take a walk around the second bungalow so you get to see it. So now let's take a walk inside again as we continue our tour. All right, beautiful kitchen, I love it. I really like it. So now let's continue our tour. But before that, before we go further, I want you to know that this area has been cut out for laundry, and then this is the area for a storeroom or a pantry. But because you have lots of base cabinet space, they decided to do it a bit smaller than that. So now let's continue our tour, climb on the first level so I get to show you the the rooms up there. I didn't get to on the light for the living room, so we get to see the beauty it presents. Let me on it. All right. Wow. Isn't it beautiful? Drop in the comment what you think about this property so far. All right, I love it. And I love the fact that you have lots of daylight. There's a lot of windows to allow natural daylight into the property. So now let's continue our tour to the first level so I get to show you the bedrooms. But before we get there, I also want to show you the powder room. So right here is your powder room, and then let's continue. Okay, so I'm going to the first echelon of this building. So here is the first floor, okay? So landing on the, coming to the landing area, you have this passage that ushers you or gives you access to all the rooms that are here. This is the primary bedroom. Here is more like a studio or maybe a movie theater. And on this left side, you've got your other two standard rooms. So now let's take a walk inside this one. All right, okay. So this is bedroom one, All right, so bedroom 1 is quite sizable, and one beautiful thing I like about this bedroom is that you've got a window, a transparent window right here that gives you a view of what is happening outside, and on this side you can get to see the swimming pool, and that is a beautiful thing. So you can decide to also close it off, you know, if you think that the lights are quite much. So you have a lot of daylight coming into the property. That way you get to save a lot of energy, you get to save a lot of cost on energy. So this is where your bathroom is. All right. So walking away from the bathroom, let's get to enter the second bedroom. All right. So this is your second bedroom. It's also quite sizable. The space for this bedroom is going to be around 1870 meters square, and then you've got an inbuilt wardrobe. I didn't mention the other one has, you know, a wardrobe space as well. So this is your bathroom area. Let me on the light. So walking away from that bathroom, you come out of your room, and then we still continue our tour into the primary bedroom. So now let's walk into the primary bedroom. All right, let me get on the light. All right, so you're welcome to your primary bedroom. The bed position has been predetermined. It is very, very spacious. All right, so the space alone is going to be about 40 meters square thereabouts. So that's the space. It presents you lots and lots of space, and I love the fact that it gives you that. So the occupant of this property at the moment, he decided to create a little sitting area in his bedroom, and that's quite thoughtful. So he doesn't even have to descend downstairs to, for whatever reason. And this area is where the bathroom is. So in his bathroom, you've got a bathtub and you've got an enclosed shower. So just in case you want to do either of them, you have the opportunity to do that. So walking away from that bathroom, okay, we are now going to enter the third room, which can be used as a room or it can be used for an entertainment room. But the purpose for that room is basically for entertainment, but you can use it for anything. So once we come out from here, then we jump straight to the open terrace. So now let's go. Wow, so this is the fourth room. So the developer or the occupant of this property decided to use here for a studio. He's into music, so he decided to use it as a studio, more like a studio set, and that is, quite beautiful. So that idea originally was to use here for a movie theater, so a family can get to sit here and then get to watch a movie and all that, and that's very thoughtful. I love the beautiful POP, and it's quite simple and modern. Let me try and on the light so we get to appreciate it more. Yeah. All right, so that is it. So you realize that you have recessed light across the POP, and then you have more like a 3D light on this particular end, and it's quite nice and beautiful. And I like that. So now let's continue our tour, so I get to show you the terrace. And there's one beautiful thing that you're also going to get to find out when I get to the terrace. You're going to love the view up there. So now let's continue our tour. All right, let's go. I have to wear this because we are entering into the sun. Whoa! I mean, if you're a party type, this is going to be a very nice area. So, because you can get to have a party and all that right here. You have a pergola, and then on this particular wing, it's purposely designed for maybe like the bar or something. And then you have this area for your terrace, and then you've got your bath, your toilet right here, of course, for the guests, so they don't get to descend downstairs to use the washroom or the bathroom. I love the view that the terrace presents you. I mean, if you're standing on the terrace, you get to have a view of this area. Now, from that particular end, from this particular end, all the way to this stretch is Doksimon. So Doksimon is quite close to Mccarthy Hill. So that area is Doksimon. And in between Doksimon and where the house is situated, you have a salt pond. You have a salt pond there. I think the name is Pambros, right? So you have a salt pond right here. And then the sea is just like 4 to 5 kilometers away from this house. But then you can still have the sea breeze coming here. So you've got tons and tons of fresh breeze coming into the property, and the developer decided to give lots of windows so you can have those breeze coming in, and you can also as well have some beautiful daylight to conserve more energy and all of that. So that is it for this terrace. I love this area because of the breeze, the breeze. Imagine just sitting out here with your family in the evening. Man, you're going to catch cold. It's beautiful. So now let's continue. So I'm using the second exit of the kitchen. So like I said, we're done with the main building. So we are continuing our tour to the second building that is on the same lot, okay? So the reason why I'm going to do this is so you can have an idea of what is on this property, and then what your money is going into if you decide to buy the property. So now let's continue our tour to the second property. So basically, before I continue, I really want to point out that you've got about two entrances. All right, I'm talking about main entrance from the fence. So you've got the main entrance of the main property on this particular section. So this is more like connecting you to the second property, but the second property has also got its main entrance on the other side of the road. So now let's continue. It's just to give you an idea, and so you know the reason why I'm passing this. I'm taking through this area. So this door connects you to the inside of the property. I think it's open here. So if you pass through this 1.5 door, you're going to be ushered into a 2-bedroom ensuite with a living room and a kitchen. Okay, so I think I need to put on the light so you get to see it very well. All right. So that is it. So walking through that 1.5 security door, you're now ushered into this particular passage. And on this right hand, you get to see that you have your kitchen right here. So open concept kitchen, and then you have a sit out area right here. So this area is your living room. I think I can get on the light here. So we also get to see, all right. So that is it. So this is the living room area for the second property, the living room area. And then this is your door, a door to one of the bedrooms, all ensuite. And this is also another door to the other bedroom, all ensuite as well. And that, of course, is the dining area. Yep. So now let's continue our tour, so I get to show you the compound or the perimeter of the second property. So we're walking to, so I show you the perimeter of the second property. So this door and this door ushers you into the boys' quarters. All right, so these two doors are the boys' quarters. And then you have your standby generator. All right. Yeah, so this is it. So like I mentioned earlier, you have entrances. Quiet. So that's the gate. So that's the gate to enter this particular property. Hey, keep quiet. All right. And then this is the other end as well. Yeah. So this is the other property. So you've got lots of space. So looking at it carefully, you realize that you have lots of land space, and then to do other things, should in case you want to. So that's the entrance for this particular section, but it's kind of like attached, so it's all seen as a one building. Chill. So let's go. So that is it for whoa. So this brings us to the end of this property tour. It's quite a very big property with lots of space, and I mean a lot of things that just makes life very comfortable. I mean, I'm not a fan of swimming, but of course I just love my house to have a swimming pool. The only thing I could do is just to put my feet in it and just enjoy the coolness of the water. All right, so if you're interested to acquire this property, just kindly contact the numbers that you see on your screen. So the price for the property is going to be in the description of the video below. So do make sure to check it out and ring us if you're interested. So thank you for following us. Thank you for watching to the end of this house tour. Kindly subscribe to be a part of this wonderful family. Until next time, stay blessed and have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful weekend.